Well, hey, Mom and Dad. Happy birthday from Annie to herself and to everybody. It seems like she's celebrating today in a big way. She shut down my computer 2 times. So, this is her birth chart. This is Annie's exquisite portrait from the moment she was born. I created this chart 2 weeks ago, just after she sent that 7-pointed star on your anniversary, because I thought, well, let me go back and look and see what I might have missed before. And sure enough, here is that same 6-sided figure, that Merkaba that's so very special that we see in the chart the day she left, the moment she took off. And yet, this is much more extraordinary because it's got, these midpoints here, which create a different quality of even more happening. So I put in everything that was symmetrical. And if you see this line here as the dividing line, everything that's on this side is exactly mirrored on that side. And if you kind of use your imagination a little bit and you look for just the golden lines, I didn't craft it in any way other than to only include things that were symmetrical and take out anything that wasn't. And this is what the result was. So it looks like there's like a pair of golden wings. That's kind of what I see. And this one here is made possible by this caduceus, which is the glyph or the icon for the asteroid named Hygeia. Now, Hygeia was a daughter of Asclepius, the father of medicine, and she is a proactive healer. So when you see her in a chart, it's a very positive sign of health. And so this is Annie's chart from the moment she was born. And when I saw this, this chart a couple of weeks ago, I was just so smitten with how beautiful Annie's portrait is. It's like a stained glass window of a pre-Raphaelite goddess. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous. And I was just so high for Annie. So anyway, today on her birthday, I was working on both your charts, and I thought, well, I wonder if I should even send this to Mom and Dad. And of course, then Annie shut it down. And here's today's date, just before 8 o'clock your time, and my time just before 5 p.m. And of course, she sent this to show, yes, I've got my golden wings. I want to display that. I want to emphasize and celebrate that. So there are Annie's golden wings. She's earned her status of what Dad calls his angel Annie, your angel Annie. So I was working on this. This is what I was working on at the time, which is Mom's birth chart here and Dad's birth chart here. I was trying to find a way to create a page that's a lying rectangle landscape so that they're side by side. And it's pretty amazing that you both have these similar configurations in your chart, and that they're both pointing to Hygeia. And not only that, on the ascendant, the rising sign for Mom, she has exactly attached to it, superglued to it, is the asteroid Henry. And on Dad's ascendant, also equally exact to it, superglued to it, is the asteroid Kathleen. So this is pretty amazing, and I was hanging out with trying to figure out how to do that when, of course, she shut it down again in order to bring in this absolutely phenomenal 10-pointed star, a double pentagon or double pentagram. And for me, she knows this is, or my guides, whomever, know that this is my absolute favorite thing, is to see a rare, I don't think I've ever seen one without having added something else in. I think I saw it one time in the fall last year of 2020. And I was, of course, shut down to have it shown to me. This is just extraordinarily brilliant energy, very, very creative and unique to the individual. So this was appearing today on Annie's birthday, just after those wings came through. And so if we take away the math, because then it looks so much prettier, and we add in every possible quintile there is, we get this pretty thing. What's interesting, though, is it's not perfectly exact, so it's missing some quintiles in places, and therefore the dividing line ends up being right here, and we can tell when we add in any other possible kind of aspect, in this case just the only thing that shows up are oppositions, but you can see that this is where it divides the chart in half. It's all symmetrical on this side, and it's mirrored to the symmetry on this side. So then I know to look for, well, what's the midpoint? And it turns out that the midpoint is Hygeia. And if you put her in, then these all show up in perfect symmetry, which it shows, it's like a graduation of into mastery as a healer. And so it seems to me that what Annie is displaying with great celebration on her birthday is not only that she's earned her wings as Angel Annie, and indeed has come to be the promise of her birth chart, and that she's also graduated beyond that, and the energy has moved into real master healer. And so it's very moving to me. I'm tearing up as I say that. It's quite beautiful. Keep in mind that Annie is pointing out this is all happening as I was guided to be working on this with both of you. So you both have that healing energy in your charts, and you both have each other at your most basic sense of who you are. And so you're quite a pair, and that pair produced your baby girl, who is really quite a star these days, as we can see. So happy birthday, precious Annie, and much love to you, Mom and Dad, from both of us. Bye-bye.